Oh my god. Oh my god. GG on the beat. Oh shit, he disconnected.
Oh, he couldn't take the fire.
What a man.
Wow.
What a man.
That's the war.
Impressive.
Very 6.
Very,
4 out of
very
5. 6.
Nah, that's too much though.
I got from one other server today. I got 7 pings in official announcements, and it's like
What?
a Discord server of like I counted a couple thousand people. Does anyone know Conqueror's Blade?
No.
No. 9.
Shame.
Owen,
What?
did you see Maze looking for a team?
I've seen that, yeah. Don't do it, lads. It's a trap.
Evan,
Yeah.
I was in your homeland last week.
How shit was it? Did it just rain all week, did it?
It was good. No, it was sunny.
Was it? Wow,
Yeah,
it was
man.
raining where I was.
It was really good.
Wait, where was
Irish,
that? I thought
Irish,
your trip to
Irish
Ireland.
people. Yeah, Irish people are super friendly as well. Really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Why can't you be like that, Evan?
Owen's just a
Fuck off.
cunt.
Just a dick all the time.
Not all the time. I get a free pint on.
Fine, most of the time.
Oh, come on, man.
It's nearly past
Oh,
my
it's half an hour
bedtime.
delayed.
My mum's gonna shout at me.
Yeah.
Which one of you took a shit in the toilet and didn't flush?
Fucking disgusting. It was one of yours.
Wasn't me.
Disgusting!
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello, darling. Hello, darling.
Yeah,
Is your
he
last
always-
guy coming back?
Normally, yeah.
Yeah.
He's having a problem with his mother. She disconnected.
Oh,
Time to go to bed, boy.
Don't even ask. Don't even ask.
Bedtime. Bedtime.
I am kind of leaning towards asking you why.
No, don't do it. No, you don't want to know.
I think
Okay,
I've just done. What's
I
going
think
on?
you
with
should
your
say it
buddy?
on a live stream.
Oh yeah.
You're still
In your friend's
Firestorm in my heart.
defense,
Yeah, he.
in your friend's defense, he can then show the live stream to his mother. Say, look what you've done.
Oh, he has no reputation left.
Yeah.
Where are you guys? Where are you guys from? Like you don't sound
Switzerland.
English. Ah.
No, no.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Switzerland.
It's
Yeah.
German.
Should I
Well-
take that as an insult?
Well,
No,
Wait, what? What?
what? No, but well, Switzerland, but nobody is Swiss, so.
Ah, je parle
Yeah.
français.
Ouais, carrément, ouais.
Ah, voilà.
Ah, oh, yes. On fait ça alors.
Wesh, invitez-moi les gars.
It's on baguette.
Let's go.
Both teams ready, yeah?
Baguette.
Let's go.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
baguette.
Get it going.
Good luck both teams.
Invite-moi les gars.
Good luck. Good luck.
Oh, so welcome to the stream, guys. We have Firestorm versus Insane on Consulate. I'm gonna predict defense first. I'm gonna predict maybe a Harbinger ban actually. I'm thinking maybe a Thermite ban or a Habana ban. Interested to see what comes out here. Maybe just a standard Blitzer Ying. A Jackal. I don't think Jackal's the most useful operator on this map. It does have its uses, but I'd say Dokkaebi's probably stronger. Ying. It's a window heavy map. I don't think Jackal's is the play here, but we'll see how Insane want to use it. Maybe they want to go on harder roams. This could be the case. Here's the Ying ban coming out there from Firestorm, a standard ban. Just gonna look at the stats from previous games. Keeping a close eye on Michael here, who's currently Insane's top fragger as well as the top fragger in this game, coming in at 31 kills in 26 rounds. With only 12 deaths. So he's even above a 2 KD consistently, which is very strong, especially in comp. Maestro Mirror ban's very simple. You'd expect the mirror to be banned, well, according to the stats, to be banned 66% of the time. That's probably changed today. Along with Echo, obviously Echo's made it through the ban phase here, with Maestro being the banned operator. And let's just see how these bans will favour each team. It looks as if they're going to go to lobby first. Insane here. And they took the operators quickly, which meant that they knew they were going here. They were aware that they were going here. Blitz coming in here for Firestorm. And they got Echo and Legion to deal with it. Nightcell possibly from Bandit. Ooh, Clash coming out. I like that. I like this a lot from Insane. I think Clash is very strong on the site. So there's Thatcher to deal with it, as well as the Fiat and Bucks nades. It's a lot of counter. Oh, let's see. A lobby, got one ADS for the window. I can't see what they're doing here. I'm just the cast bottles that are gonna come out. Standard bar wire close. It looks like a buff hold here for Insane. Going on the drone here. Interesting. It will be an admin side clear as by the looks of it from Firestorm. Drone clear is actually quite good. I can tell from previous scrims against Firestorm.
Going to join this part.
Flash will be played by the main lobby.
Launching drone. Frag out.
They're entering from. Anyone in the building yet? So they're taking the time to drone out the top floor and drone out Star staircases in yellow. Geo gets drawn down, he rotates back into site. So you've got the Clash, the Echo, and the Jaeger all playing site with Castle and Legion above in the meeting room. There's like a standard meeting room hold with Castle Barricades above to support these two roamers. Oh, weird Legion placement there if you ask me, but I think Insane are favourites for this game, based on previous matchups. But Firestorm are no joke, and I do think they have a real chance of winning this. Thermal looks to be breaching as Hawkage is in. Because the whole wall's reinforced. I'm interested to see if maybe Buckle comes to put a nade over the top of that wall. Alpha's trying to get an angle here into meeting rooms of a reinforcement a wall that should be reinforced in theory, but has not been here. The Banner pallets went down on the wall as Juju engages. It's been a minute and 15 seconds left. There's not been a kill yet. It seems as though the attackers weren't expecting them to go to lobby. So see Hawkage gets the first kill into Jaeger. Kicking into meeting. Castle's still in there, the second one. And then Insane now in a 3v5 situation. With hatch control now up. Hawkage with another kill is what his third of the round. His Buck gets another one. Oh, the team kill coming out from Zofia. Echo gets down onto one, but Thermite's gonna close out that round no matter what. The strong push from FS as they took out the admin office control, and it seemed as though the attackers were actually stuck upstairs. I think maybe a Kaid or a Bandit or Mute, something like that, on those walls to stop their van pellets going through would have been more useful. And it seems as their pocket strategy to try to get the first round has failed from Insane. Has now looked to go back. Now they look to go up to console office instead back to lobby. I didn't see Firestorm winning that round with the time remaining. There's a minute left with 5v5 with half of Thermite's HP gone, and there was no damage done to any of the defenders. I really thought that Insane were going to hold on and win that round, but the ban pelts came out on that being wall, which forced the defenders to drop the hatch for the challenge. One took the option to challenge, died, the other one dropped the hatch, where they then pincered between the main lobby door and the hatch, as well as the spiral doorway, giving them no option. So we're not seeing, there's no Valkyrie coming out here, which is something I'm surprised about. I thought, especially on this map, we're going to get a Valkyrie pick on this top floor. Very prominent operator, but don't seem to be getting it. They've got the holes along the yellow stairs, then an angle. Rotate on the right side wall there is not something I would recommend, as they get the angle from meeting balcony through next to cabinet. Looks like a very standard defense here from Insane, nothing special coming out, no special rotates or angles that we've not seen before. It looks like a really standard hold. I like that Echelon spot there, it looks to be Jimmy will be holding with on this wall here. They're going to have an Echo Drone that jumps up so they can see over to the desk. It's a very nice Echo Drone, one you don't see too often. Let's see, Hawkins already repelled up on this. Oh, although he takes an engagement, no damage dealt to either side. Looks like they're running below, trying to think if there's a Pulse or Valkyrie. You're going to be spotted next to Admin. It's going to take Admin as an entry. It looks like Firestorm are very split up here. Oh, that could get an easy Echo Drone, and that can't be happening. You can't allow your Echo Drones to be shot out so early in the round. We're pretty much a minute in. And that's one of the two Echo Drones down there. Jimmy sits inside the bathroom. So we got a lot of players congregating around the spiral staircase balcony. What a kill that is there from Jaeger. I don't know if he's actually got it down, he doesn't. He's not aware that Hokage is down here. Going to get herself up here, just barely. She almost got wallbanged there. This is I don't understand why there's no one repelling up on these balcony windows. There could be 2 free kills straight onto the Jaeger and the Legion that are just sitting here. Oh, Thatcher! He's peering into the smoke, he's droned out but can't seem to find the target. As Jaeger drops down to Hokage of only 5 HP, seems to be unaware of Legion just next to him. When he peeks out, he gets the headshot, you only need to hit him once. That bullet falls as Darky is now below. He's got to deal with the Legion in front of him. He seems to have some sort of incline of where he is, but he's aiming slightly too high above his head. Got people above him, he's going to have to push in. There's 26 seconds on the clock. He sees the Legion and gets the kill. Now forced to push up the spiral staircase. Doc holding an angle as well as one holding an angle onto Visa Echo sitting, waiting on his drones. Buck will have to peek into Mugawara, who's just sitting there patiently with the ACOG. Shots fly either way. Barely any hitting. As the Echo peeks in and Jimmy gets the kill. Onto Darky. Closing out the second round here. A much better hold there by Insane. A little bit more aggressive than I thought they'd play. With one playing at top of Spiral, but it worked and you've got to commend them for it. Now these bands are quite different in my opinion. Because it seems as if none of these teams, looking back at past games, have actually banned Maestro. Yeah, neither of these teams have banned Maestro. Seems to have a very frag-heavy attack coming out here from Firestorm as they look to take it, go down to Garage here. A Vigil, a Bandit and a Jaeger suggests maybe a triple-man roam. I'm going to go with a two-man roam with Harvey the Bandit playing below. Are they going to use... Oh, he's reinforcing enhancing archives. Now, I don't know if that's because he wants the players, he wants of his teammates playing there, maybe a dock with the ACOG and he just wants to stop them getting instant access or make them waste utility like Habana charges or thermite charges like they're running. There's this camera coming down at the end of the hallway. Hex onto that. Do you mean looking to roam here? Let's come back to site. There's an enemy reinforcing a hatch or something of the sort. So that main door actually goes open because that's at the back. It is. Go for the drone. You won't be able to find this. Vigil uses his ERC7 correctly. It looks like he may go undetected inside of this teller's office. Ah, Buck knows he's in here though. You can see the white pings. I don't know exactly where or not he is though. Whether he's in the hallway or in tellers. Buck looks like to rotate around. Very slow attack here from Firestorm as they don't even seem to have the main wall open yet. Despite using one thermite charge. I don't know if they mean to say this for the hatch, if they're trying to clear above, but this is very slow. A minute wasted already and there's been no damage done to either team. It's incredibly slow.
Reloading!
It's only one man roam and it's taking them this long to clear. Still very slow. There's a minute and 20 left, a minute and 40 gone. And we've not seen a single bullet lay into the defenders or the attackers. Suspicion seems to go down above as Michael's still being left on this roam. He's not had any luck in terms of frags, but he's stalling that timer. And it seems as if they've kind of given up on him. Oh, they might come into a bit of a tussle. Here's the drone. Michael just missed out on a kill in the IQ here. But Buck comes straight into his fire and he falls. Bandit inside. Stature peeks in onto him. And Big Wiz looks to use these tactical crossbows to get some damage on here. Focus goes into the plant. The Smokecaster's not coming down early enough and he's going to get killed here by Mugawara. There's still Ecodrones in play and that's actually not using his utility correctly. The Beastbacks are out here for Alpha and Juju's. Alpha gets another one. Is that 3 in this round for Alpha or 2? 2 in this round for Alpha. See Michael up on the stairs, unaware. There's 2 behind him as Jimmy gets downed. The IQ gets an angle onto the Vigil. Vigil now 1 HP. Close to the challenge. In time Big Wiz and Big Wiz gets the kills. Yet again it's another slow push from Firestorm, possibly even too slow. I think they've got to be more aggressive here if they're going to take rounds from Insane. I think Insane are playing this too passively. On that roam, I think Michael needs to be more aggressive and push for these kills in piano when his teammates are suffering inside. With the wall open and the Buck going above, he needs to do more in this roam. And despite him being on 4 kills, I don't think he's capitalising on this roam. It's really slow. What Ivan's just said there inside of the chat is very true. They are playing like Vitality used to, I think maybe 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago in Pro League, where they would drone out for a good 2 minutes or so of the round, clear the rollers 2 minutes, make sure, and then they make a side push for the last 20, 15 seconds of the round. It was precise, and it would work often. But trap operators and smoke cans and echo drones especially would still in this push. I think the IQ needs to do a better job of getting rid of these echo drones. But yeah, I'm interested to see if this castle, as they go for the same strat above, or if they look to roll maybe a little bit wider. It looks to be maybe the same hold above. I don't recall them having enough vigil the first time around. Well, of course, they were forced to go lobby of archives this time, it's not like they had the option of the two. They're going to make the whole club with Castle's Impact Grenade. It does look like they're playing a little bit more loosely, but there's 3 more rumors above. I wonder if Firestorm know this, or if they can go for an instant push. Jimmy gets a nice instant kill into Alpha. That's IQ gone. It looks like the Echoes are going to have a little bit more capabilities here, more life to them, because they're not going to be taken out so early. That was a nice opening frag there from Jimmy's, you notice. Thatcher here on repel. He could drop the hatch and go for a jump out, and there's no claymore in that window as far as I'm aware. Hogan's actually moved on Lord of support role, despite doing the few of the first couple rounds. The nade coming out from Darky, he looks to try to get the vigil, but it's went past him, and Jimmy's able to sit here. Big Wiz is just trying to get a kill off this main lobby door, but can't seem to see any feet.
Drone deployed.
DJ seems to be joining for his team still. And it's just passive again, it's so passive here by Firestorm. Need to be aggressive. Oh, Buck gets a kill through the window. Penn will be screaming about the two-shot headshot in this situation. As Hogan and Darky both just unaware that his teammate repelled him, maybe a little lack of communication. Oh, but Michael has not been drawn down here in this corner. Damn it, maybe it goes Claymore off. Oh, he just came out the corner here! This Darky, sexy Darky falls to Michael. Another Thatcher's about to crouch peek into his shot. Oh, and Michael misses his shot. Very poor shooting from both players here. Oh, but Juju with that frag as he comes around the hallway. Hogan still seems to believe the player's there. Not seems to be getting a call. It's harvesting here, legitimately 1 HP. Frag grenades coming in here from Juju as he looks to be push in. Hogan exposing himself to Harvey. Harvey wants to peek. At this moment, both 2 players 1 HP, so it looks like Firestorm actually turned it around here. Oh, we just missed a kill on the Jaeger! Harvey's still sitting here, he's not dropped. They do not have the intel that he's not dropped yet. He looks to get a 3 kill here and they're down, and that's the fuser! It's now all in Insane's game. It's in their favour. As Harvey's rotating to bathroom. Hokage is unaware. He gets a Google onto him there. A little bit of misfire each way. Drops the hatch. Hogish has to go for the plant here. The Echo's still in play. And the Echo will deny the plant. And the defenders will win the round. I was such a back and forth round there, I didn't even know what was going on myself. Jesus Christ. First the IQ falling to Jimmy, which is a nice opening frag there by the Vigil. And then it was just kills back and forth. And it looked like it was in the Saints game. And then it was in Firestorm's position to win. And it just went back and forth and there was no clear decider of who was winning that round there. Came into the last second where they were unable to get rid of the Ecrons. Maybe that's IQ's fault for not going for them off the bat. And trying to go for open and kill. I think IQ needs to be more... be smarter in reality. She cannot peek into a hatch like that on a Vigil. Regardless whether or not she knows there's one there. It is stupid, reckless, and it'll cost them rounds. This is waiting for a long haul here as they just move through the game. And as what I say is a defender favoured map here. So I think instead of what to hold on, I think we need to win this next round. It looks like they're going for the save hold again with the two sitting top of the spiral stairs and the main desk, the long desk. It's Michael, yeah. Again, just standard leisure runs out on these stairs. Everyone seems a little bit lost on what to do, as maybe the calls aren't coming through from Jimmy sitting in the bathroom again. But look at that! I was going to say there's no ADS inside the bathroom, that could be a free med kill, but they've got one there. That's so easily drainable. 2 lifelines or stuns grenades or something. And he's gone. That's interesting how Buck's droning out Admin as well as Sophia. And it looks like we have the IQ and the Capital going for repel, so it seems like all 5 players right now are taking the time to drone each other in. Hogan looks to play alone, he's maybe just running his teammates in to then getting a repel somewhat later in the game, which is understandable. Alpha looks like a punch open. I'm not quite sure what that was actually. Just punching open a desk to treat it out on the vandal. And biggest drones out the Maestro and the Jaeger here as he understands where they're playing. I'm interested to see if Sexy Dawn will get on this kill board a little bit more often. You're playing this buck roll with the nades. There seems to be a lack of ADS by the main hallway. And I'm not sure why Juju people want to get into it. I don't know why they're not just focusing on main hall. There's no rotates and they've got to come through 2 doorways, one of which they have full control of. Only smoke playing inside there that Alpha's able to take out. So he pushes in. Not playing inside of connectors, Alpha gets his second. The plant starts still down here on the thermite. Alpha with some nice bold sec, gets a long angle. Legion with an impact kill, but he gets refragged off. Jimmy Killer on the Echo here. And Big Witch with a team kill. Echo now in the 1v3. Potential for a clutch here, but it's going to be difficult. He peeks it down. Big Witch and Big Witch another huge kill. Alpha and Ambiguous seem to be the strongest players here for Firestorm. And it seems as if they noticed that there's no rotate there through that long hallway, that they're able to just push through the meeting doorway and get a plant down with minimal effort. There's only smoke playing in there with not much cover, minimal cover, if only. The Saints defense seem very weak here, and Firestorm are now favourites. 3-2 up on attack on a defense favoured map. It screams a Firestorm win. Smoke was sucking me in with no help, which it also seems the stream chart has also picked up on. And it just seems like there's miscommunication between the Insane members, and they're not entirely sure what they're doing. But I'm top 4 though. It looks like they're bringing a Pulse here, maybe to play a bit of a... mute, 2 Nitro Cells in play, maybe to play Vertical. It's a bit of verticality. They've dropped the Echo though, and do not feel that is the play. They've dropped the Smoke, the Mute. Legion and Jaeger stay. I don't think they need a Legion here. With the Thatcher, the IQ in play, it seems overkill. Keep running this Legion, but I feel like it's just Michael's go-to operator. It's a comfort pick for him. I may be wrong, but so it seems like. It seems like I want to playing the Mute with the MP5 and he's got a red dot on. See where the drones are positioned, one outside main lobby, one in admin. Is that an admin hold we're seeing now? With 2 ADSs being deployed inside of admin. Oh, sorry, 1 ADS being deployed inside of admin. 1 ADS deployed. It could be an admin hold. Michael and Legion playing below, you'll get droned out. I'm not aware of where the window's getting shot. It's actually the window on his... I think it's his south, yeah, south windows. These are seems to be getting pushed up and this we have Juju with the diffuser repelling console. Now, this could have been that they're stemming away from an admin take and they actually want to take console office, which right now is actually not being defended that well. You have Legion below, with also Pulse on the yellow stairs. He's noticed the Claymore's been played, surely. Statue of Serpel, he's getting all this intel for his team. A possible run out could be in play here. Alpha gets to open his frag onto Erwin. Erwin not having the best game actually, 0-6 by every round, even the rounds they won, with 0 kills, playing Jaeger and only Jaeger. This could be mainly because he's maybe trying to play on a different role than he's used to. Actually, Pulse took a bit of damage, I don't know where he took damage from. Hopefully he gets another one. Focus on a second as he peers down this main hallway. The diffuser's going down by Thatcher here with 4 seconds down until it goes. One by the cabinet as he peeks out into Thermite and gets the kill. Magawara giving some hope into Insane as he peeks into the hallway. Buck taking some damage as Jimmy gets another one. 3v2, it's very winnable. Alpha with the refrag. Jimmy Killer now stuck on around 20 HP. He's gonna have to peer into 3 angle holds, and it's just not gonna be enough. He's not enough HP, not enough time. He didn't have the gun and the utility to pull off a clutch there. And it seems like Insane are falling apart. They're crumbling under the pressure, it may seem. The Firestorm coming out strong here with Hokage and Alpha being the key players. I think currently the MVP is Hokage right now. I think Alpha took maybe one or too many early game engagements that she lost on that IQ roll. And Big Rush has been good on that Capital with the smokes, blocking off lines of sight and creating misleading angles maybe. I think Insane looks to bring maybe a window repel heavy defense of possibly even 5 claymores. I doubt they will bring 5 claymores, but a possibility. They smoke off of the Nomad, which confuses me because Nomad is very strong in this map to counter those runouts and the jump outs off meeting windows and jump out of the lower windows and piano, etc. This is to go like the top floor. The IQ is a must pick, although I feel with the Echo in play as well as the Valkyrie. Don't have the Firestorm, which is like the same mistake Insane did with reinforcing all 4 walls. He pings it. I don't know if he's pinging it because he wants a reinforcement there. Well, he's pinging. Oh, he's pinging for a reinforcement, I think. There's those maybe they don't have a shotgun to open up that wall. It's worrying for them. The Valkham's coming out here. From ambiguous.
Efficiency is clever laziness. Deploying ADS.
It looks like
Unrolling razor wire.
it's a mixed take. Again, as far as I'm saying, they're not pushing one direction, they're pushing with maybe 2 on repel on the west side of the map. It looks to be the IQ and the Thatcher. There's definitely the Twitch and the Capital with the push in. Oh, the Nightshare comes out below and Big uses that huge start and kill there. I don't know if that's like, it must be a call from the Pulse, maybe, or a potential Valcam. Or Echo Drone even. So much intel though. From Firestorm, that is a huge kill. That's a lack of drones from below from Insane. They've lost their only hard breacher, meaning it's going to be insanely difficult to push down that main hallway. Get that hall open. The castle seems to be trying to take an engagement here, and the Captors will be drawn down. Gets the drone as he rotates back towards the roof, and there's one there to kill him! Magawara gets a huge pick there into the castle. They do some sort of hole into me, and although I don't think it's the most deep angle that they can get, I think maybe opening 2 or 3 walls would be more beneficial. Jimmy gets another kill here on the IQs. That is the Pulse using up the only nitro cell now. Because Valkyrie already used hers earlier in the round to get the kill onto Harvey, who's playing Thermite. Michael seems to be pushing in here. And Erwin tries to take some engagements. You see Jaeger running up the yellow stairs. He's going to get a double peek here with the Jaeger and the Echo. The Echo prone in the middle of the hallway. Seems to be the favourable one for this gunfight. Oh, as he takes Erwin's head clean off. Very nice kill there by Juju. It seems the Twitch is actually in the bomb site. Found the diffuser, but she could get a couple of kills here. Reaction's been very poor there from Michael. You see the Valkyrie. Maybe able to push. Get a kill here. She just has to stall the time. She doesn't even actually have to win the gunfight. She can stall the time down for another 5 or 10 seconds. Surely the Echo Drones will win the round. As Michael gets the kill, it's now 3v2 in favour of the attackers here. IQ coming round. He's going to move his Echo Drone. That should get the shot on the Echo Drone as Alpha gets another kill. It's just... He shot it once, was it possibly too early? The Echo Drone goes down! Oh! Juju! 2v1! Insane! Now 1v1 here. Jimmy 1 HP. Juju sitting around 35 HP here. Jimmy Killer, he's got about 17, 18 HP. Juju peeks in, and Jimmy wins the gunfight! I feel like Juju could have held on with that Echo Drone shot a couple more seconds and denied the plant. Maybe a little bit too hasty there. That's insane. Insane are struggling, I feel like, and that was an extremely lucky round. As we see the Echo, the Pulse and Valkyrie coming out again, that's 3 Intel operators, 3 plant denial operators. Castle is still down the push, but the sledge is in play here. Maybe switching off Castle could be beneficial here, as they're not running a specific strat Firestorm. They're just running castles to slow down the attackers, and that sledge going straight into admin and taking out those castle barricades is almost 100%, I want to say. Those are reinforcing the walls in between Ying and Long Hallway again, which I can't say don't do enough. It's not brain dead, but it's unneeded and it's stupid. It stops them getting a reverse angle from around here in the baguette room through onto the doorway as soon as they push through, but maybe this is part of Firestorm strat, or maybe they're not aware of this angle. Which, honestly, it may be. You just bring the shields here, maybe to give them that angle. You just want Valkyrie to go out, and more outside cans coming out here. There's standard ones outside on the palm trees, but we're going to see Pulse pulling below and Archives this time. It looks like an adaptation strat, because they used an outside from below last time in Visa into admin. Looks like they're going to use the Pulse to kill anyone coming into Visa to clear that Valkyrie below. Maybe as the attacker maybe expecting the same thing twice. It seems like he's maybe able to see the IQ and counterparts here. Sledge. Michael coming in.
Camera activated.
See Michael coming on through here. See, there's got actually a niche spot there for the Valkyrie, but she's not going to make good use of it because of the sledge coming out. Was it shot from below? That's the Captain watching the plant downstairs as Jimmy's also there. The pulse from below and the kill onto Jimmy! And a huge kill there onto the IQ. That means these Echo Drones and Valkyrie cameras will be even harder to find now. That's an insane pick. I'm surprised we've not seen a Havana Anathermic come out here. Because it seems most rounds the Harbinger is getting taken down relatively early. So you don't... Maybe it's because the skill of the teams is lower than some of the other teams in here. These are two of the better teams in the league. They're in comparison to maybe IGO and V3 and AC, they're maybe slightly below average. But Firestorm, I've put up 4 rounds against IGO, so you have to play V3. I don't know, I'm not sure if they played AC or not. But it's hard to peek through. That's a free kill for the castle. Oh, but it's not, because everyone's coming around with a refrag. Seems to be up below. Does he not have a flank camera? But yeah, again, the IQ's dead. all the defenders have to do is stall a time, but they have to push him to the plant, and that is stupid there by them both. Pre-firing the same angle. As Juju's about to get some free plant denial here, and then Nitrocell comes below from Ambiguous. As it now leaves the Thatcher, who's on 100 HP in a 1v4. As he picks the pulse a little bit of potato from both players. Takes a slight chip of HP. Not enough to put him down to 75, but he's sitting around 80 as the Jaeger pushes up on him. He's down to with a pistol. His trigger finger's not there for Mugiwara. And that is the round more than over. We can't take the headshots. The trigger finger extremely poor there from Mugiwara, I would say, as Firestorm go up 5-3. Relatively confident for Firestorm. I feel there's been 1 or 2 rounds where they've been a little bit lackluster, a bit slow on their attacking rounds. The role play wasn't perfect for leading Jimmy to roam on that. Vigil and Michael and Legion 1 or 2 rounds. But the defense has been relatively strong. Apart from the Echo Drone play from, I think it was Juju was under par. But all in all, it wasn't terrible. It looks like they're going for the same lineups time and time again. The Capital IQ, Thatcher, Sledge, Thermite, same as last round. The same lineup they just lost with. There's no changes, there's no... It's not like they're trying to do anything outside the box. They're not thinking, okay, well we pushed Ivan last time, maybe we'll console this time, or meeting was rushing meeting windows and just jump through, try bomb rush meeting. Again, the Nitrocells are coming out. It's a potential 3 Nitrocells there from the Bandit, the Valkyrie and the Mute. I'm actually interested to see what Bandit's running, whether he's running Power, but he's running a Nitrocell. He's running Nitrocell and obviously Valkyrie. That is 3 Nitrocells for better cal play. Only 1 set of barbed wire here, which is coming from Jaeger. So they're a little bit stacked up in reinforcements there. This guy's reinforcing the hatch, which means it seems like we'll not be playing the bathroom, although from experience when I scanned them with Dex, they did hold first 4 and the roll was poor. We took admin control and we cleared them out. I'm interested to see whether or not Insane will go straight in from admin, or if they're going to just rush the main wall and go for a plant using the smokes that they've got here from Erwin's Capitao. But I think this round's been about 3 or 4 team kills this game. Reloading. Mainly coming out from Insane. If I'm not wrong, someone maybe in the chat could clear up that for me, I'm not sure, but it does seem as although there has been a lot of team kills. And we'll see Echo position so on. This is going for a Bandit trick. Now this is not. On this map, Bandit trick in that triple garage wall is not easy. But he's actually going to be able to get one. He baits the first charge. It's going open, and the Bandit's actually going to successfully Bandit trick. All it takes is for a little bit of patience from that Thermite and Thatcher, for Sledge to get above, or someone to push on yellow stairs and just pre-fire the angle. They're running a vault cam there, as you can see. It seems like IQ's not seen it, but that's an Echo gone. That's huge. The vault cam's just sitting there. Don't know what the point in that vault cam is though. It's wasteful. The Bandit's trying to get a nice stuff from below, but maybe the lack of intel because the vault cam is not available to them. Just created a reverse angle, he starts to get Sledgehammer above, he's going to have to move as the wall gets opened. A 4v5 situation with Sledge, only about 20, he's 22 HP I'm going to go with.
Drone's ready.
Not ideal here. Sexy Dark still roaming above as he gets thrown down here actually, which does look promising here for the attackers. As Bandit going to peek into Piano. Captain somewhat aware of him being there, gets 1 kill. Cannot find the second as the diffuser starts to go down behind the van. Is there anyone there to deny it? It seems there's not. They're gonna get a free plant. The defenders are falling apart. Juju gets 1. Juju gets a second. Hokies have a third. It's not a 2v1, it was a 4v2 just seconds to go! Diffuser's down! The Sledge playing above. He has the angles under the bomb. You'll have to see when the defenders go for the cross. If the diffuser starts to come right down, Jorkins with a huge Nitrocell! Juju with the bait! Enticing Michael to go for the kill. He had to go for the kill to Juju. And that's a huge play from Hokage and Juju there, clutching the 2v4 post plan. How does that happen? You're insane letting that happen. Ridiculous. Oh, ridiculous. Unexpected. Looks like they're going back to lobby here as they're forced to go lobby or archives, and teams did not prepare an archives hold. IQ coming out here to counter the Echo and the Valkyrie. But the Echoes were misplaced last round by Juju, and it came down to his raw gun skill winning him the round. It was Hokage's Nitro Cell getting the kill onto the weak sledge. All it would take was a bullet of the SG-11 or a couple of shotgun, even maybe just one shotgun bullet hitting him to get it down. It was well played there by Juju and Hokage to win that retake post-plant. See, the Dokkaebi coming out here doesn't seem like the best play when there's an Echo. I understand it wasn't Echo, it was a Maestro. Obviously Maestro's banned in this situation. Well, that doesn't seem like the most impactful thing to me. Juju seems to have dropped the hatch. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Oh, they have went archives. They've changed their hold and they chose to... They were going lobby, not bad. So they're going to hold above as well as obviously the two objectives. So very vertical play, but there's no shotguns. There's no shotguns here on the side of the defenders. So they're going to rely on Pulse's scan of the Echo drones and shots as well as passive impacts for rotates and holes.
Window blocked.
And Sable looked good in previous. I don't think either team has played Consulate, however. Well, double check that now while I'll find out.
Sensor activated.
Oh, I think this is both teams' first time coming to Consulate. It's not. Insane have played Consulate before, and they are this slippy. It's incredibly poor from the attack, from the current attacking side. From Insane in general, they've been poor today. Worse than they've been previously. Or maybe it's Firestorm having a good game, but I don't think so. I think it's the fact that Firestorm are winning their gunfights when they have to, and Insane are maybe getting greedy. Also, we can see Erwin's not in the best game in terms of frags. He's winning 1-9, he played Jaeger for 6 round, Captain for 3, now going into the 4th attacking round. One more round is all it takes. Like, Firestorm secured a point here. Oh, and Darky gets a free kill there. It's Dokkaebi calling. Oh, he takes a near damage. And IQ's not even paying attention. We've got the Dokkaebi there, Dokkaebi's not paying attention. It's really poor there. It's just poor all over. Seems as though Alpha may be going for a flank. Halfback up top floor seems wasteful when they've asked Thea obviously available to them, so Sledge. Okay, oh, take away him a little bit there. Should have picked up a kill onto Alpha and vigorously refrag onto Erwin. There's Harvey's peeking down. They're going for a 2v1 onto the bandit. It's not a nice kill there onto Dot. The second one at the top of the stairs. It looks like it's Juju holding the angle onto the two defenders. But they're rotating. They've realised that it's almost impossible, and the objective's actually clear.
Scanning. Stay sharp.
They found one of the Echo drones there inside of the site, and it looks like Doc will be able to go for the plan. The castle above, we'll see if they go for the cross in the windows. The pulse is still low with that Nitro Cell, but he's not using his utility. Juju with a kill into Jimmy. Plant is now down again. That is 2 rounds in a row. The plant is went down. But they're both so weak. They're both 1 HP. It's Juju on for another kill. Harvey now left in the 1v3 and Sexy Darky gets the kill, and that'll secure the round and the win for Firestorm. They win 6-3 here as the team kills come out. A little bit of shade there and disrespect and ruining their own KDs within the league. As we see, It was strong from every player there on Firestorm. 8 kills, 8 kills, 8 kills, 10 kills, 9 kills. Every one of them showing they can frag, showing their fragging potential. Whereas it's weak from 1 or 2 players here inside of Insane. I think player for me that done the best there comes down to between Alpha, Hokage, Juju. Honestly, it could be anyone could do MVP for me there. I think Juju has some rounds with the Echo drones where it was a little bit questionable. He also had good rounds with the Echo. I don't remember him doing too much on attack. Hokage has some very nice attack rounds like the Zafia, and he later switched onto that, I think it was Thatcher. All in all, it was very strong.
Good game.
Well played.
GG.
Good job,
done.
man.
Well played, guys.
Well played to both teams there as Firestorm take the win.
I felt the firestorm within me playing against you guys.
Firestorm, the best slayer of the world. Motherfucker.
Kurwa! Jimmy poi, cuyo.
GG, man.
GG.
Bye.
GG's guys, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed my first cast. Peace.